Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Steve's Horse Show. Today, on this episode, we are going to try a video series called A Day in the Life of. And our first person that we are going to punish by following them around with the camera all day is Dr. Grace Owen, and see what a day in the life of her would be like. This episode is brought to you by a very special partner because it is a feed that we have formulated from the ground up, and that feed is called Superior Equine. We are sponsoring this video series by Superior Equine, sold exclusively at Cook Feed and Outdoor. Let's get into this episode.
Greetings everybody, my name is Dr. Grace Owen. I am an equine veterinarian here at Equine Medical Associates. I graduated from Tuskegee University in 2011, so I've been practicing almost 10 years. Have a lot of equine experience under my belt. I have been a general practitioner. I practice in both lameness, some sports medicine. We also do a lot of emergency calls. Today we kind of wanted to show you what a day in the life of a veterinarian can be, and it actually turned out to be very representative of what that can become. We started out with very minimal appointments on our book. We started out doing a couple of emergencies this morning that we didn't include in this segment, but some colic type scenarios. This is probably fairly realistic veterinary medicine now. It never goes as planned. A few years ago they stopped making 5-liter bags, and although they're back on the market, they're kind of cost prohibitive. So a bunch of vets got together and figured out what we were going to do about it, and this is what was created. Some of those had some not so great outcomes. Unfortunately, that's a reality we as veterinarians face, something we have to deal with and have to be there for both our owners and for our patients to advocate for the horse, but as well as take care of our owner.
So we come out every morning, the technicians, when the doctor gets here, we run through the truck, make sure that we have everything that we're going to need for the day, make sure we don't have any used up supplies, restock everything. I'm just running through right now. I've restocked most things, but I'm kind of making a check just to make sure that we have everything that we need in here.
We went on to do some routine medicine. We did a dental today. For now, I think just kind of keep monitoring, see what her comfort level is. Taking care of enamel points for that horse and making that horse's mouth much more comfortable so that horse can have a good quality of life and longevity of life. But turned into a day where we've been running and barely got lunch.
Let me interrupt this video for 2 seconds, just 2 seconds, that's all I need. The brand Superior Equine that is sponsoring this video has a feed called Superior Performance. Superior Performance is a sweet feed that is 12% protein, 5% fat that you can get for $12.99. $12.99 is all it takes for a premium sweet feed made by Superior Equine, sold exclusively at our stores, Cook Feed and Outdoor.
Had to eat on the road, actually in the car, on the way to the next appointment. Recently, I've gotten certified in both acupuncture and chiropractic, which adds to some skills I had as a youth doing massage therapy. So I have a very broad spectrum as a veterinarian. I try to do a lot of things and try to create really good medicine and practices for my clients and their patients. Further on, we did some chiropractic work at a horse that's ready to compete at a big show, trying to make his back and SI unit a little bit more comfortable coming into that big show. He's been having some issues with his SI, so we're doing a lot of good for him and making him a lot more comfortable and hopefully ready to compete and do what he is capable of. And finally, we've come back to the hospital, and we have been working on a horse that's been having some intermittent lameness issues associated with a pretty involved subsolar abscess or hoof abscess. A lot of them are really easily treated. This particular one has been getting better and then getting worse, so now we're going to try some more aggressive therapy. What you'll have seen today is something called a regional limb perfusion. Those actually increase the amount of antibiotics we can get to one specific area in order to kill bacteria, and we hold that blood flow in that area with the use of a tourniquet. So we actually really concentrate the concentration of antibiotics to be able to kill that pathogen, or at least that's the hope. We're going to try to get him a little bit more comfortable and headed in the right direction with that, as well as some systemic or injectable antibiotics. So we've done a bunch of different things today. At this point now, I'll sit here and do the paperwork that's associated with a lot of those things that we've done today. And then I actually go on to work at Remington Park tonight as an official veterinarian, following the horses on the track. So my career is very dynamic, and I think one of the things you have to understand as an equine veterinarian, we are constantly changing what we do on a day-to-day basis, adapting to what we've been asked and what can arise for our clients and their horses. Our ultimate goal is to make a happy, healthy horse and a happy owner, so that's what we're here for.